Well, thank you very much for joining us here, and we will be discussing amateur boxing. Well, the building block of professional boxing has always been under the radar and under our focus for those who develop boxing and those who even promote it at the highest level, because without the building block, we surely do not have an industry. Here in Ghana, amateur boxing has been one of the biggest sports in our history, especially considering that our first set of medals at the Olympic Games and the Commonwealth Games came from this sport. Now, ETC Polska Promotions, the resident promotional outfit at the Bukom Boxing Arena, together with Accra-based Onco Promotions, are putting together yet another night of amateur boxing, and this is to help to develop and discover many of the talents that are bound in the area within which the Bukom Boxing Arena is situated. Here with me in the studio, boxing promoter Herbert Ni Bakpo Alute Kofi, and also Mr. Richard Okain Aite. He is putting together the fights, and he's actually an amateur boxing matchmaker. The two outfits have come together to put together this event, which will bring together many talented amateur boxers, some of whom we'll be seeing very shortly here in the studio. Gentlemen, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Herbert, the last time we spoke, you expressed a lot of passion about wanting to see a lot of the kids in the area. I'm talking about Jamestown, Bukom, Mamprobi, Choko, and all these other areas get discovered with the situation of the Bukom Boxing Arena there. So there'll be regular programs.
That's right.
A couple of them have been done. We're coming up with another one.
That's right.
Tell me about the levels of quality that you've discovered so far in terms of the talents that are in the area.
It's amazing. I mean, when we speak of boxing, we're talking of uppercuts, hooks, jabs, we're talking of footwork, we're talking of ring generalship, and all these things are available in these young children. I mean, children at the age of 8 or 9 years old are already governing the ring like nobody's business. And it's so sad to come across such children, and the least they can tell you is that they're not going to school at the moment because they don't have the support. And then you go back to look at what it takes to support them. And then you realize that some of us have been using that to drink a bottle of beer or champagne. And then you think, why don't we put all these kids together and have a scholarship scheme so they can attend the new sports school, the JHS and SHS sports school. And the easiest way to do that is to have them compete among each other and then select the finest. We're not going to select only the winners of each competition, but we're going to select those who are talented, because a child can fight today and show all the talents but will lose on points or whatever, So we're going to select these children based on their performance, And so that's why we're going to have a series of juvenile boxing events from now till December, and they should be in school by September. So between now and August, any of the juvenile boxers who are invited to come and compete will show us who would be in the school, basically.
All right. Let's come to you, Richard. You also have a promotional outfit, but your role here has been to match these boys. I mean, how easy is it to, match make in the amateur ranks?
Surely. Sorry. It's not easy. You can't find those talented boxers if you don't group them.
Great.
Because they are in various places.
Okay.
Some will tell you, I'm good. How will you find them they are good? Unless you put them together, then you can find who is good and who is better.
Great.
That's my job. That's why I'm supporting Mr. Albert, so that we can bring those talented boxers.
So how many boxers are we putting on this bill?
Oh, yeah, we try to put like 15 bouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
15 of them?
Yeah.
Wow.
15
Interesting.
15 bouts, so 30 boxers.
30 boxers.
30 boxers. Wow.
And it's not easy.
And we have that many boxers and even more in the area?
More in the area, which will fish them out. Straight give them to ETC Polska.
Wow. Yeah. Now, in terms of the longevity of the project, because everybody is interested in how sustainable this project is going to be. I know that some of them have been done in the past, but how often are we going to be doing this, and how fixed will these programs be on the calendar?
Okay, we're going to have to do this properly. First of all, we're looking for talent. But second of all, we also want entertainment. So we're asking corporate Ghana to come on board, support the various, sponsor and support the various fights, the juvenile fights. Already, your outfit and yourself have shown us a lot of support. Multimedia and Nathaniel Atto have shown us a lot of support when it comes to boxing. We thank them for that, but we need all the big corporate firms also to come on board. And then they will entertain. They will entertain the crowds that come and watch. So the crowds feeling entertained would have to come again. We will try to do 4 solid bouts like this every year.
Wow.
On a yearly basis. And so by the time you come and watch some of these young kids next year, some of them will be in our junior high school because they'll come to school in September.
Great.
And when they come into junior high school, now we would have international level training facilities for them. We would have trainers, hopefully from Poland. We've already spoken to Poland, so that's why I can mention Poland. And we're looking at other parts of the world. We're looking at Denmark.
From Copenhagen.
Who is speaking to Denmark and Copenhagen. They'll bring trainers, and they will also eventually bring their 10 to 15-year-olds to come and match ours. So
okay,
they can get
so
the
that will be more like an exchange program.
exchange
Where we're
program,
going to the,
yeah.
okay,
That's
great,
right.
great.
From the beginning,
But
so that
they started already.
I see.
from Copenhagen.
From Copenhagen, South Africa.
I see. I see. That must be wonderful news for the handlers of the national amateur boxing team, because there surely is going to be a very big pool of talent here to recruit from.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Let's now bring in the young ones. Let's have you come over and join us here in the studio. We've got some amateur boxers here. 2 of them, they are part of the many young boxers who will be taking part in all of this. Okay, so what's your name?
Africanos Ninkwe.
Okay, your name is Africanos Nikwe. What's yours?
John Kone.
John Kome and Africanos Nikwe. Okay, so how old are you, first of all?
I'm 14 years old.
You're 14 years old. Okay, and what class are you in school?
I'm in class 6.
You're in class 6. Now, tell me, when did you start boxing?
Like, it's about 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, and how did it happen? Did you went out somewhere and you started fighting with someone, or what?
I picked him.
You picked him up?
Yeah, I picked him up.
I see.
Yeah.
From where?
From Jamestown.
I see. What was the circumstance? What was the...
Because see, I came down from Denmark. So, and then there was a guy called Napo was trying to arrange
Napoleon
this.
You mean Napoleon Tego, the boxing trainer?
Yeah, the boxer, yeah.
Willpower gym.
Willpower gym,
Great.
yeah.
Sure.
So, and then he called me and he said, "Oh, Uncle, why can't you join me and shoot this thing up? Because I know you have this talent of these young kids selecting." I say, "Yes." So that's how we started. So all these young kids came to me. I want to fight, I like to fight. So I put them together and I said, "Wow, they are good. Napo, over to you." But you know, as when they grow up, they start to go to various,
I see.
various gyms.
I see.
Yeah.
Tell me about you as well. What's your name again?
My name is John Kone.
John Kome. Okay, you're also in school?
Yes.
I see. What class are you in?
4.
Okay, class 4. And which school, where do you attend school?
Odate Lamte.
Okay, can you speak up a little bit? Yeah. Odate Lamte.
Odate Lamte.
I see, I see. So you also have been fighting for how many years now?
We are fighting all the time.
You've been fighting all the time since you were a little boy. I see, I see. Now, tell me, what is your dream? What do you want to do in boxing? What is your dream as a young boy?
Yeah, I want to be champion in Ghana.
You want to be a champion in Ghana? Only in Ghana?
No, America.
I see, I see. Do you have a boxer that you look up to? Do you have an idol?
Yes.
Who's that?
Mayweather, Pacquiao, and see where they fight.
Okay.
And look at them. And my father also teach me and sit down and look at the fight we fight. And
I see.
I go to the ring. I will teach him what my father teach me.
Well, is your father a boxing trainer?
Yes.
Your father is a boxing trainer?
Yes.
Oh, I see. So which of the gyms do you belong to?
Akesi. Black Panthers.
Oh, okay, so that's your father?
Yes.
I see. Now, what about you? Tell me about who your idols are. Who do you look up to in boxing?
As for me, I look up for Azuma Nels.
Okay.
How like he started when he was young and started knocking people, so I want to be like him.
Okay, so you've been knocking people out yourself?
No, because I fight but not much.
Okay.
I fight like 4 times and I've won all.
I see.
So now I think that this boy I'll stop him.
And these are going to fight each other on the 29th.
I see.
Yes, the main bout.